Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be given by Rabbi Isabel DeConnick.
We pause on this great day of celebration to reflect, give thanks, and humbly ask for blessings for these graduates as they sail off into the next great horizon. With hearts overflowing, we give thanks for our graduates, for their families and friends, for our faculty, staff, and administrators. Each person here, and so many others we call to mind today, has served to nurture, sustain, support, challenge, inspire, and uplift these graduates. And by the merit of that devotion, we are able to celebrate this joyous graduation today. And so we ask the source of blessing to bless our graduates as they go forward into a world rife with challenges and ripe with opportunities. May you go out from Drexel with eyes filled with wonder and hearts filled with courage and compassion, ready to explore the world as it is and inspired to help transform it into the world that it might yet be. May the lessons you have learned and the tools you have developed here at Drexel serve to propel you forward. And may the relationships that have sustained you here on campus continue to sustain you as you go out to build and design, explore, understand, innovate, and create. May you each find roles that will allow you to offer the world your greatest professional gifts, and may the work of your hands and hearts be ever in the service of community and humanity. May every day from this day forward offer you pathways for continued learning, growth, and service. May bold vision, wise counsel, and generosity of spirit guide your way. May you be protected from all harm and affliction, and wherever your path leads you, may each of you always be accompanied by great light, laughter, and love. Congratulations to the class of 2017. May this moment carry you forward from strength to strength.
Welcome, and please be seated. Please welcome John A. Fry, President, Drexel University.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to our commencement ceremony for the Bennett S. LeBeau College of Business at Drexel University. I am so pleased and so honored to be the first to say congratulations to the great class of 2017. We are incredibly proud of your accomplishments and wish you the best of success as Drexel alumni. So this is a day of great promise. You, our graduates, are on the threshold of what I am sure will be remarkable and rewarding careers. Here to celebrate with you, we have many of those who have taught and advised you along the way on your challenging educational journey. Among them, the dedicated LeBeau faculty and professional staff members who are so committed to your success. And of course, you are joined by your families, friends, and others who have formed your greatest support network. So to our graduates, and also to your parents and family and friends, and to the faculty and professional staff who taught and assisted you, I offer you my hearty congratulations. I want to pay tribute to your dean, Frank Linehan, who will be retiring at the end of this academic year. Frank has been a standout leader for LeBeau, as well as an innovator and a builder. He is also a consummate citizen of our university. Frank, we will miss you greatly and will honor your legacy as dean always by putting our students first. Congratulations. I also want to extend a warm greeting to our commencement speaker, Mary Caracoli, a Lebeau MBA graduate from the class of 2008. Mary comes to her present role as Chief of Public Relations and Media Strategy at Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts after a distinguished career as an Emmy Award-winning broadcast financial journalist and also a communications expert advising Fortune 100 companies, major event producers, and universities. In addition to her own career experience, Mary comes from a family of entrepreneurs. Mary, we're all looking forward to your commencement address. Thanks for being with us. So let me close by saying to our graduates that the world desperately needs you. Our long-term health and prosperity as a society depends on how you use the education you have worked so hard to acquire. If I could offer some modest advice to you, it is to think of your future not just in terms of career decisions, but in terms of the big problems that you can solve and the major challenges that you can meet. If you follow your heart on those questions, then your career moves will take care of themselves. I also want to ask you to please stay connected with your alma mater. The bonds you formed as a Drexel student can be lifelong, and our Alumni Association, 150,000 strong, can help you maintain those important relationships. I look forward to hearing all about your future successes in scholarship, in your professions, or in service to others, and hopefully in all three. I'm so proud to share this day with you and your families. Thank you and congratulations. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce your dean, Frank Linehan.
Good morning, everyone. I've had the privilege of serving as dean for the last 5 years at the LeBeau College of Business. And like always, we're going to begin this ceremony by listening to some student voices. Here now is a video our students put together to introduce our ceremony today. Just a quick congratulations to the class of 2017.
Because of LeBeau.
Before even graduating, I felt like I became a professional.
Meeting all of the great people here. There's so many things you can learn from people all around the world.
Our course at Drexel was international trade.
Learn a lot of technical skills, use some software that's going to be really valuable in the future.
Accounting 329, Eric Lawasser. Fantastic man. I hope he wins TA of the year. I couldn't have passed accounting without him.
I think one of the best things that ever happened to me was the VLC.
During my senior year, when I realized it was all about the failures, the challenges, and the people that you meet, how it's really a world within so many different worlds.
My favorite way that I was able to live it at Drexel was through Bridge. It's the best program ever.
Was being able to study abroad in London and Korea with my friends.
I studied abroad in Japan.
Representing LeBeau at the first ever Indiana University National Diversity Case Competition and coming in first place.
Being a TA and a peer leader, having the chance to study abroad, and all the great people that I've had the chance to meet.
Getting to work with some amazing faculty who genuinely care and who have a lot of great experience.
Studying abroad in Costa Rica and keeping in my network everyone that I met internationally and students from other universities in the U.S.
3.8 GPA, baby.
The course that I took at Drexel was international trade with Vidas Madan.
That I can challenge myself and I can work well with numbers as well as manage the forefront of technology as it comes.
I did at Drexel by joining a student organization called Drexel Jug, and I got to explore different colleges' campus through different dance competitions.
And I was lucky enough to be on the squash team at Drexel, and because of them, I really hit to the max.
These past 5 years have been the most transformational of my life, and I have Drexel University to thank.
You want to know how I lived it? That's how I lived it.
That's how we did it. Everything's lit, and like the bowl's awesome, and you get a good education. There you go.
My wish for all of you is that you find a job that you love. You need to really, really think about and reflect upon your past experiences so that you can determine what you're good at, what you're not, what's your strengths, what's your weaknesses, what's your likes, your dislikes, your values, your beliefs. What is it that you want out of your life?
I wish you all much success in your future endeavors. Be sure to come visit us, make a huge impact in society, and best of luck to you.
Follow your dreams. This is the only way you will find out what makes you really happy. Make sure you work hard. I promise in the end it will all pay off. And most importantly, never give up. Every challenge is a growth opportunity that will only make you stronger and better.
I wish you tremendous success, but mostly fulfilled happiness in all you do.
So glad you passed through our classrooms, and I'm wishing you very good luck for the future.
Congratulations, fellow Dragons. I wish you the best in your career and want to remind you to take risks.
Confront this world as though you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Have a high level of self-confidence, but don't be arrogant, don't be obnoxious. Portray yourself as somebody that can just get things done and can do anything they put their mind to.
Congratulations. You have survived the crucible of college. There is nothing in the real world about which you should be concerned or afraid. You are ready and prepared, so good luck. And don't be late for work.
Best of luck to you. I am honored and proud to have worked with you. Happy graduation.
Make sure you come back and visit soon.
Don't forget to enjoy life. Good luck and stay in touch.
Good luck to you, class of 2017. We're all very proud of you.
Thank you to our students, our faculty, our staff who helped put that video together. It really speaks from the heart, and I think it represents what we are about here at Drexel University and the LeBeau College of Business. So it's now my turn to welcome everyone and to congratulate all our graduates in the class of 2017. I do have a quick favor to ask of you. We realize it's a little warm. It could be worse. We could have the 1 o'clock ceremony. But if you could remain seated throughout the entire ceremony, we'd like to have the full effect for every one of our students who will walk across the stage. So please remain seated until the ceremony is completed. Before I continue, I would like to pause and have our thoughts turn to a member who cannot be here today, Alana Maddox. Alana received her degree conferred by President Fry on Sunday, and we know, as we've just heard, some of her family and friends are here. So Alana and her family, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Now I'd like to also welcome some of our dignitaries who are here on stage in addition to our faculty and President Fry. We have 4 outstanding members of the Dean's Advisory Board, 2 of whom are trustees of the university. First, David Geltzer, a member of the University Board of Trustees and a LeBeau alum, and also the chair of the Dean's Advisory Board. Kathleen Chimicles, also a member of the University Board of Trustees and a member of the Dean's Advisory Board. Al Altamari, co-chair of the Dean's Advisory Board and a member of the Dean's, and Mary Caracoli, a member of the Dean's Advisory Board and our speaker today. Could you please rise and be recognized? Thank you. I will tell you that Al Altamari is so dedicated. He just arrived from San Francisco at 6 o'clock this morning, and he made it. So if he nods off during the ceremony, we know why. Thanks, Al. I'm also pleased to announce that members of the LeBeau faculty and administration are assembled with the students whom they have taught, mentored, and recommended for academic degrees. You know, our faculty are people who just don't sit here at graduation. They're behind you from the very day you get on campus. So please give them a round of applause. We'll formally acknowledge them. Of course, today is really about you, our students. We have met so many of you over the last 4 and 5 years. You know, and you just didn't earn a simple degree. You earned a Drexel degree. And that means something very special. It's not only the fact that you conquered a very difficult curriculum, but you've proven yourself in your co-ops. You're ready to tackle big, new challenges. And I wish each and every one of you all the best of luck. Today also marks a very special occasion. It is the first graduation for our very successful cohort of Bridge Program students. Our Bridge program started 5 years ago and has now grown to 120 students. The graduation rate in this program is 90%. And I'm going to ask our Bridge graduates to please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. I'll also want to congratulate and thank Brian Ellis and his staff for working with these students over the last 5 years. Now, we turn to greetings from our class of 2017. It's my pleasure to introduce Kiri Nong, who is graduating today from the LeBeau College of Business with a Master's of Business Administration. Kiri will be addressing the class on behalf of our graduate students. Kiri?
Good morning, everyone. Let me first thank Dean Linehan and the LeBeau faculty and staff for being here today as we celebrate this momentous milestone in our journey through life. Thank you for your words of wisdom and encouragement. They will not go amiss. I would also like to thank our family for your love, support, and patience. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made to help us get to this point. You have helped to mold us and shape us into who we are today. From a young age, my parents tried their best to instill the value of education in me and my siblings. I did not fully appreciate their perspective until my recent trip to Cambodia with them. It was my first time visiting the country of my heritage, and for the first time, I got to see in detail where my roots lie. My parents grew up in a small village at a time where education after the 6th grade equivalent was not free. My dad was the only one of 6 siblings to complete a college degree. He graduated top of his class and was a teacher himself in Cambodia. Arranged marriages were commonplace in the 1960s and 70s. When the time came for my mom to choose between 2 men, she said she would choose the one who will let her finish her education. And ever since then, I promise you, my dad has been the happiest man alive. Early in their relationship, their lives were ridden with civil war, violence, and strife. In the early 1970s, political riots broke out. My mom found herself in the middle of one such riot, where she had to evacuate school in the middle of class. Men with guns and bayonets were killing innocent people. My mom survived only to find herself having to survive the communist Khmer Rouge regime and genocide. On April 1975, in a military coup, the Khmer Rouge overtook the capital city of Phnom Penh. They targeted educated individuals such as government officials, doctors, business people, and most importantly to my family, teachers. At that time, my parents were living in Phnom Penh where my dad was a teacher. My mom, dad, and older sister, who was not even 1 month old, escaped the takeover with nothing but the clothes on their back. It took my family 6 days to reach their village by foot. However, my dad was not even safe in the home village. Eventually, the Khmer Rouge infiltrated the villages and placed everyone in agricultural work camps. In an attempt to save their own lives, the village locals often identified my father as a teacher. He was constantly put to question and forced to deny that he was ever a teacher. Every day, his life was at risk for execution. I'm happy to say that both of my parents are here in the audience today. As I stated earlier, they worked really hard to instill many values in me, But I stand here today to impress upon you the importance of education. Education is a privilege and is not to be squandered. Take heart to all that you have learned to make the most for yourself and for your own families that you already have or will hopefully have one day soon. To my fellow classmates, congratulations on your outstanding achievement. I would now like to take this opportunity to urge you to use everything that you've experienced in these last few years to take the next courageous risk in your career decisions. In speaking to a group of young entrepreneurs, Mark Zuckerberg told them that in a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that's guaranteed to fail is one where you're not taking risks. Seth Godin, best-selling author, popular blogger, renowned TED speaker, also argues that the riskiest thing to do is to play it safe. So we already took the risk to invest in our education and to further our careers. With every life decision we face, we have the opportunity to reap the rewards from every risk we take. My parents risked their lives to escape the communist takeover. They traversed the jungles and dodged landmines to save themselves and their family. But the risk-taking continued as they immigrated to the United States, assimilated to a new culture, learned a new language, and found a new way to support their 3 young children. If it weren't for their courage and willingness to accept all those risks, I would not even be here today speaking to each and every one of you. We are LeBeau's Drexel Dragons. Don't let the untamed jungles and the unforeseen landmines stop you from taking your risks and realizing your fullest potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiri. We had the pleasure of meeting Kiri's family, her daughter, her parents last night, and it really truly is an amazing group. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our speaker for the undergraduate students, Dominic Arp. Dominic is receiving his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree today. Dominic?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to sincerely thank you for being with us here today. When entering Drexel some 4 years ago, I was faced with a choice that would color the entirety of my time at this institution. I could continue being the lazy, bare-bones, uninspired high schooler I truly was, or I could pioneer a new self and be someone who did something worthwhile with their time. I'm proud to say that I was fortunate enough to have chosen the latter, and it has taught me a most invaluable lesson that I would like to share with you today. In my attempt to do everything, I did just that, everything. I have participated in undergraduate research, student organizations, student government, Greek life, part-time jobs, the honors college, the arts, and even the occasional sport. I am, after all, a proud member of the Drexel football team. Now, as you can imagine, these last 4 years have been, to put it mildly, busy for me and many of my colleagues. Drexel is not an institution one can simply attend, but rather a place that by its virtue compels us to be and do more. With that being said, I have learned more from this than I can ever put into words fully. But the one phrase that has guided me through it all is this: there is time for anything you make time for. It is simple and perhaps a bit optimistic, but friends, I tell you truly, there is wisdom in its words. There are 2 things this passage tells us. The first is that simply, there is time for anything you wish to do and time to become anyone you wish to be. It is a comforting fact to know that no matter where we find ourselves in the future, we can always strive for more. With no end in sight, there is nothing that can stop us. Throughout my time at Drexel, I was able to always use my passions to touch realms far outside of our own business discipline. I have argued philosophy in Philosophy Club, studied comedy in Chicago, and conducted research on Hyperloop technologies for Elon Musk's SpaceX. There is time for anything you make time for. The second part of this passage tells us something a bit more nuanced. If you value your time, I implore you, invest it meaningfully, and it will reward you kindly. We can't do it all, and believe me, I've tried. What I've learned from this is that you have to set your priorities with purpose. I live to tell you, you can take both senior capstone classes, run for homecoming, help redesign student government in the same quarter, but only if you value these things enough to invest your time in them. We must appreciate that there is time only for what we give our time to. Learn to give up what doesn't make you better. Learn to better what you can't give up, and always fight for the things in your life that are worth that time. From starting a new company to starting a new relationship, the time is yours to spend, but like any investment, spend it wisely. And so, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, friends and family, this I say to you: there is time for anything you make time for. As we go forward into the world, carry these words with you, and I promise they will serve you as they have served me. Class of 2017, make the time, make the difference.
We also met Dominic's family last night, his two great sisters and his mom, and we can tell that the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. T, Dr. Teresa Harrison, Associate Dean for the Academic Affairs for LeBeau College of Business.
Good morning, everyone. We want to acknowledge those students who have received special recognition from the university. I would like to recognize those undergraduate students who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement at Drexel, as reflected in outstanding final grade point averages. Students who graduate with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.7 are designated cum laude, or with honor. Will cum laude graduates please stand? Those graduating with a GPA between 3.7 and 3.9 are designated magna cum laude, or with outstanding honor. Will our magna cum laude graduates please stand? Students graduating with a GPA of 3.9 or higher are designated summa cum laude, or with highest honor. Will our summa cum laude graduates please stand? In the spirit of honoring exceptional academic achievement, we wish to recognize two undergraduate students who have completed their degrees with a perfect 4.0, yes, that is correct, 4.0 grade point average. I would like to ask Philip Nebedrick and Andrew Randisi to come forward and be recognized. Congratulations to all of you. Our Pannoni Honors College students are among the university's highest achieving. I ask all Pannoni Honors College students to stand and be recognized. Congratulations. LeBeau College of Business is home to a chapter of Beta Gamma Sigma. Will the members of Beta Gamma Sigma stand and be recognized? Now it is my pleasure to recognize those students who have served in our armed forces. Will the graduates who have served in our armed forces please stand at this time? Thank you. Each year at commencement, we present the Harold W. Pote Behind Every Graduate Award, named for the late Drexel trustee. This award recognizes excellence in secondary school teaching, and selections are made based on nominations by graduating students. One of this year's winners is with us today. I would like to ask Jason File from Methacton High School in Eagleville, Pennsylvania, and nominating student Philip Nebedrick, you already saw him just a minute ago, to stand and be recognized, please. Congratulations to all of you, and best wishes.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mary Caracoli, MBA 08, who will deliver this year's keynote address. Mary is a great role model, not only for our students, but for all of us. As President Fry mentioned a little bit earlier, Mary has had a very successful career here in Philadelphia and now in New York. In addition to all of the work that she has done, she still makes time for service to her alma mater. Since graduating from our executive MBA program, Mary has remained very involved in the LeBeau College of Business. She has hosted our executive MBA summit last month, and she comes back here every year to hold a public speaking workshop for our MBA program. She even attended an international residency with our EMBA students in China a few years ago. Mary is a valuable person to us here at LeBeau. She's a good friend, and I'd like to personally thank her for her dedication to her alma mater. Please give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Mary Caracoli.
Thank you, Frank. How's it feel? Pretty good? I can imagine so. I was in your place about 9 years ago. It wasn't quite as hot, though, I will say that. Before I start, I have a quick request for you. Would you please take a quick look around? Find somebody, whether they're next to you, behind you, in front, to the side, 20 rows back. Find someone you have not made eye contact with before and you don't know. Take a minute to do that. When you find that person, lock eyes and nod hello. I see somebody not looking. Turn around. There you go. And in the audience, you can do this too. This is an important part of today, and you'll find out why in just a second. So as you do that, know that some of the people you just connected with will do extraordinary things with their lives. Things like create new industries, ones we haven't yet imagined. Some of them are going to take an old idea and not just make it new, but make it profoundly impactful. Others are going to risk their life. Some already have. And they're going to do that to help another. Some will make great sacrifices with no hint of a reward that will come from that sacrifice. Why are they doing it? Because it's the right thing to do. It is no exaggeration to say that those people are in the room today. Question for you, are you one of them? During my time in journalism and now at the world's leading performing arts institution, Lincoln Center, I'm very lucky to walk and talk with those that we would call great. I've learned a few lessons and I'd like to share some of those with you today. First, you and you alone must set your own goals and define what greatness means to you. You'll find that greatness, like beauty, lies in the eyes of the beholder. Setting your own parameters for success and for greatness will allow you to set your own course. Neglecting to do this will allow others to define your path for you. Once you've laid out your goals and defined what success looks like for you, beware of some powerful forks you're going to encounter in the road ahead. There are 3 I want to highlight today. First, don't underestimate the power of distraction. It can undo the greatest promise and potential. Distractions come in many forms but serve one purpose: to take your eyes off your dream. Examples can be dire, things like texting while driving. We know that doesn't work. Others are less obvious in their ability to hurt your career trajectory. So many meetings, nothing gets done. That was the complaint of WWE founder, yes, that's World Wrestling, founder Vince McMahon. He shared with me about his relationship with Hollywood. He said, "There's so many meetings, but no deals ever seem to get done." It was a culture he rejected, and one he decided to move on and be more successful without it. Another distraction, cat videos on YouTube, perhaps? How many hours of your life have you lost to the rabbit hole of social media? I know probably a good 3 years of my life are gone because of that. Distractions can cause you to miss clues about where your industry is going. Your skills can fall behind, and so can you. Don't underestimate the power of distraction to get your way. By the way, I should point out, especially because we have so many great friends and family in the audience, hobbies, friends, and family are never a distraction. In fact, they're the keys to our success. Second, don't underestimate the power of persistence. Persistence can take you from utter failure to great success, but it can take decades to reap this reward. Word of warning. Last year, I met the world-famous musician, pianist Lang Lang. Far from an overnight success, despite his youth, Lang Lang was expelled from Beijing's Central Conservatory as a young boy. His father turned on him and told him, "Take your own life," because of the humiliation and failure that expulsion caused. Lang Lang fortunately ignored his father and persisted. He found better teachers. And after he was discovered by classical music's elite, Lang Lang was hit with another blow. The critics called his work cheesy, showy, saying that it lacked an intellectual approach. Lang Lang persisted. While remaining true to his passion and modern approach to classical concerts, he did continue to grow. His playing developed, and it became more nuanced and more respected. Even some of his toughest critics have come around to acknowledge his genius. His artistic and financial well-being benefited from persistence. And third, find people who aren't like you to raise your game. You looked around today, there's some, 800 people graduating? Unbelievable. How many of them do you know? How many are outside of your comfort zone? No matter how smart we are, and from the looks of it, there are a lot of really smart people in the room today. No matter how smart we are, we alone are no match for the world out there. You are now, as of today, on the world stage. You are now competing with graduates from the top schools around the globe who are people who persist, who are not distracted. How do you get the leg up? You draw from the strength of others and return the favor. As you begin your career, your partners today may or may not be your collaborators in 10 years from now, but you'll be surprised who you see again, and sometimes in the most unexpected places. If you're not sure how to engage outside of your comfort zone, you just did it a few minutes ago. It starts with saying hello. Find someone you don't know. This is your last chance to network as a Drexel Dragon today. Well, actually, lots of great opportunities down the road, but this as a class is your opportunity. Find someone today that you've never met. Find out what interests them. Share what interests you. It's an important part of building that foundation in that community. I am so proud of being part of this community. It has been so enriching in so many ways. What the LeBeau community taught me is to expand my thinking of what is possible. By expanding my thinking, I've expanded my network, I've expanded my opportunities. I've met the amazing titans who come from nothing. I've met the passionate and the stubborn who believe they can change the world, and they are. The teams you've worked with, the friends you've made, the struggles you've shared are part of your rich foundation. It will not be easy or fair, and your path will take some unexpected turns. That's a guarantee. But don't give in to distractions. Persist through the pain and know that the people who make you the most uncomfortable often have the most to offer. Class of 2017, you are the future. You are about to take a leap into a world that's changed since you started your studies here. Don't be afraid of what lies ahead. Instead, take on the challenges directly with a smile because you have been well prepared for them. Class of 2017, go get 'em, Dragons. Thank you.
Mary, thank you so much. On behalf of the LeBeau College of Business, President Fry, and Drexel University, we just want to give you a little token of our appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, it's finally time to recognize all of you individually.
At this time, we will recognize the doctoral graduates and their supervising professors to receive their hoods.
Alex Cohen, PhD. Supervising Professor, Rolf Anderson. Alex, to your right. Jorge Fresneda, PhD. Supervising faculty member, David Geffen. Co-chair, Rolf Anderson. Jacob Miller, PhD. Supervising faculty member, David Geffen. Co-chair, VK Narayanan. Tirimba Obonyo, PhD. Supervising faculty member, Samuel Sedgwick. Co-chair, George Chichekos. Delina Agnosteva, PhD. Supervising faculty member, Yoto Yotov. Co-chair, Kostas Saropoulos. Dr. Agnosteva is the recipient of LeBeau's Outstanding Dissertation Award and received a high commendation as among the top 3 dissertations at Drexel University this year.
Congratulations to our doctoral degree recipients. Marshals, please escort the master graduates to the stage to be individually recognized.
Lauren Dara Tonzer. Rachel Benyola. Jihan Asar. Ahmed Alawaki. Glenn Solomon. Janine Bradbury. Chelsea Roble. Irene Dipp. Callie McCurdy. George Spencer. Weigrong Zhao. Ramia Mathukuamili. Grace Foster. Pallavi Sanjay Damle. Vivek Galani. Sneha Nath. Munish Sharma. Prasanna Sundar. Ankit Dayal. Julia Hartnett. Aryavir Singh. Shiyao Yuan. Christopher Beagle. Amber Wynn. Dawn Nim. Nicholas Gallo. Brittany Jean-Baptiste. Nicole Schneider. Sean St. Ledger. Jekishan Atam Chandani. Tamaz Matura. Maoyu Mao. Yang Liu. Mingling Du. Ziyu Wang. Chensi Li. Yingtong Liu. Robert Henhofer. Murad Ben Smail. Mohammed Kamruzaman. Robert J. Smick.
Mayli Samat. Leonard Hazi III. Mengsha Duan. Zwad Di Wang. Yu Queen. Lin Li. Harshini Konduri. Yi Gu. Yi Ye Sun. Si Yan Chen. Hung Shin Yu. Chang Zhou. Wei Jiahu. Gia Yi Xu. Ron Ding. Chen Bing He. Shui Han Dan. An Vu. Di Wu. Yadru Zhang. Shean Shuang Wang. Daming Swen. Ron Hao Geng. Eshu Jane. Riki Glassofer. Jillian Young. Mercedes Simochella. Mark Lebeau. Winston Hibbard. Monica Blake. Colleen Rodriguez. Angelo Bacala. Mikhail Ernest Unger. Mazanti Solomon. Alexander Thompson. Rohan Narain. Xie Song. Yu Jung Shen. Ziri Wang. Su Tong Li. Mei Di Tian. Chi Wang. Becky Wong. Pratik Samawanchi. Virginia Sheets. Skylar Gabrielle Iran Nikapur. Matthew Stubblefield. Yushan Shayak. Abhay Now Dagumati. Saba Nam Pandey. Shule Uhiks. Elam Yanka. Unpinder Kaur. Saki Shi. Zichen Gi. Ashna Shah. Ya'u Xing Chen. Gige Wang. Hanbo Sui. Youngsi Su In. Pei Ma. Ishe.
Maria Loretti Vistesian. Nadia Belsky. Daniel Joseph Dalton. Ronnie Kumar. Kapil Agrawal. Mark Howard Allen. Christina Redfern. Deirdre LaDawn McRae. Chanel Reynolds. Olufemi Baeo. Han Zhang. Yongheng Duan. Yunchuan Li. Wenjia Jing. Yan Liu. Marie Conchita Seguera Delgado. Jingjing Zhang. Min Ho. Claire Elizabeth Resnick. Amala Ilfediora. Joel Parker. Arsenio Garza Jr. Vivin Carquera. Julian Joseph Girafalco, together with Vivin. Tiffany Cayado Gadzowski. Jiali Fei. Huan Zhang. Zhanglang Ye. Zhuoping Zhang. Christine Audrey Majanga. Kunyang Li. Yufan Fei. Harshvardhan Shukla. Leela Morrison Hansel. Jacqueline Lee. Kristen Hall. Krista Musinski. Yuchi Lee. Jonathan Graham. Eric Laughlin. Michael England. Umberto Lara. Jeremy Bachnight. Jinfeng Zug. Janita Patel. Margarita Backman. Keith Lang. Michael Johnson. Amy Chang. Kristen Lee Pastor. Joseph John Caulfield. Eileen Miller. Justin Matthew. Jennifer Glacken. Christine Renzi. Sean Gordon. Jordan Soames. Kevin McMinn. Catherine Avery Thompson. Clark Huber. Yumeng Gai. Zichi Shao. Yuhui Dang. Zhou Wang. Su Hua Wu. Yichi Yang. Shan Hong. Yining Shen. Wei Wei Wei. Bingjian Xia, Xiaochen Guo, Dan Wen Shan, Shen Liang, Tianze Jiang, Stephen Todi, Hayden Carpian, Caroline Michelle Lista, John Wesley Tankday, Monet Trent Irving, Stephanie Nicole Rule, Bethleen Lynn DePoy, Andrea Solorzano, Vincent Mejia, Christopher Papa, Justin R. Denny, Jing Yuan, Yifang Guo, Wanchen Zhao, Lu Wang, Sunit Elizabeth Mohan, Krishnang Dalal, Srujan Reddy, Karthik Reddy Dharm.
Congratulations to our master's degree graduates. Marshals, please escort the bachelor's graduates to the stage to be individually recognized.
Nicole Marie D'Angelo, Erin Mary Sweeney, Rose Elizabeth Ehrlich, Zachary Cummings, Enzo Catani, Nicolette Wilkins, Abi Romano, Madeline Moyer, George Twardy, Christopher Henderson, Daniel Palumbo, David Hanrahan, Alexandros Lambropoulos, Ananya Gupta, William Baczynski, Gus Petrogiannis, Ziad El Tabal, Zashan Shergel, William Shaw, Alex Vartanian, Nilesh Alwani, Yashab Bedekar, Nabil Farhan, Haley Murtha, Michelle Aldape, Robin Moreland, Sungun Kim, Calvin Kim, Matthew Krieger, Anthony Nicolo, Michael Andreni, Robert Carter, Colette Vilas, Evan McFawn, Megan O'Donnell, Uday Chawla, Anurat Munjal, Ratan Mudarth, Yushi Pillai, Ravi Deep Ahuja, Charles Bayer, Yelisveta Musalaviyan, Cassidy Baird, Abigail Bryman, Kelsey Goslin, Rachel Paluska, Parker Litz, Julie Kimmelman, Carly Boyer, Samantha Farmer, Roger Kafuri, Pitkana Vachev, Brandon Padula, Emily Meyerson, Jessica Amico, James Kerr, Ahmed Jabal, Dylan Hoggy, Disha Rao, Eric Atner, Joseph Sacchetti, Nicholas Coletti, Brian Butterfield, Gerald Etzel, John Connolly, Andrew Donnelly, Michael Sassano, Zachary Son, Brennan Banks, Matthew Esposito, Jun Young Kim, Quan Lee, Duc Quan Yen, Lan Huang Do, Han Vo, Nuoc Nhu Nguyen, Antonian Villani,
Leonardo Pochil, James Gavigan, Fu Nguyen, Jeremy Amrod, William Scott Gabrielson, Jordan Klunder, Miles G. Thomas, Zitong Ka, Xu Wen Wang, Thao Tran, Quinn Vu, Carolyn Green, Abby Rebecca Castell, Caitlin McFarland, Alyssa Reichert, Mary Kirkby, Paola Balma Seda, Gabrielle Lee Florence, Mark Panuski, Michael D. Pollack, Jerry Hop McCoy, Elliot Morrissey, Joseph Michael Teague, Andrew Kerrigan, Zachary Young, Jeffrey Kirk, Patrick Battaglia, Zachary Paro, John Quigley, Kyle Rudolph, Kan Cheng, Christopher Mager, Philip John Calvarisi, David Sanchez, Shane Oraniak, Miles Ward, Adam Shoei, Daniel Eberhardt, Bryant Wong, Alyssa Wickline, Louise Guy, Joshua Mitchell, Daniel Connolly, Jade Frias, Zuntong Ling, Salman Abu, Jasmine Morton Thompson, Joseph Yang, Pei Ming Zhao, Bezon French, Wei Quan Lee, Maxwell Glass, Ohenye Shalbo, Lillian Huber, Emily Marie Warrig, Shane Thomas O'Connor, Vincent Ladisina, sorry, I apologize, Yosef Hawansky, Prit Ashwin Patel, Ryan Arigi, Dylan McCauley, Krupa Patel, Joseph Umato, John Panicchio,
Major Alexander Kennedy, Rodney Williams, Teresa Ann Massandrea, Lee Rael Winkler, Tamin Kamiria Mogdisi, Honami Yazawa, Michael Robert Thompson, Joseph Gingold, Mark Ennis Matson, Stephanie Tanya Setiawan, Jason Mobley, Christina Plashek, Moise K. Velia, Cassandra Yvette Vidal, Lisa N. Pachuki, Miranda Dubus, Henry Wong, Padraig Francis Donahue, Maurice M. Grimes, Ariana Nicole Stroman, Christina J. Costas, Kayla Simone Lauren Riggs, Daniel Munoz, Perla Maciel Sierra, Lamont Terrell Williams, Noble Ashton Hurd, John Leonard Delaney III, Juan Jose Illingworth, Gabriel Cristina Porras, Maria Clara Barbosa Pinto Ferreira da Costa, Maria Diagama, Yip Chan, Tucker Joshua Colton, Sodhiri Mao, Momo Nien, Ximing Lee, Shakai M. Trot, Tuang Mei Chan, Johannes C.W.E. Dezinio Jr., Michelle Nicole White, Jember Brooke Feshia, Naomi Yamani Zabello, Emmanuel T. Valeri, Calvin Spite, Alexander Tyler, Kyle M. Dirkus, Joshua Hagigi, Bianca K. Soto, Nithya Thangaraj, Nikki Zand, Rebecca Stark, Irina Sophia Ruby, Nicole Dolak, Amanda Barry Abrams, Gail Patricia Tadler, Rebecca Kim Sandercock, Suzanne Canfield, Brandon Tyler Newcomb, Michael Curran, Emerald Lily Umang, Olivia Tomset, Sarah Frank, Nirali Rasik Vagaria, Renju Padera, Shrina Shah, Joyce Frances Lynch, Lauren Alyssa Chin, Jennifer Haley Cook, Jacqueline Pamela Juanina, Chandler Lee, Kathleen Maria Robinson, Zbigniew Zielinski, Alexander Rapina, Robert Reinhard Kemmler, Andrew Stephen Kapila, Tan Nat Bui, Adrian Mimini, Michael Tobias Hart, Murray Jaime Ocampo, Dhruva Kakkar, Georgi Matrai, Pierre Thomas Powers, Paul Kubat, Derek T. Burrows, David C. Bertels, Ryan Benjamin Lee, Soada Abobi, Maimuna Traore, Taser Mazu, Jessica Donaforio, Molly Davidoff. Kristen Lilise Fitzpatrick. Jessica Goikman. Yaye Mariam Ba. Yuhei Fan. Zime Zhu. Banshdeep Parmar. Neil Parekh. Kairos Kayomarts Mota. Manan Vijay Shah. Shiv Patel.
Sanjana Vasa. Anjali Joglekar. Priyanka Shah. Mansi Umin. Chensi. Junghao Zhu. Kai Meng. Brian Hemmert. Ni Min. Elizabeth Heberling Young. Asia Valentine. Tashkent Ghosh. Spartak Braholani. Harath Kumaraswamy. Shayla Salas. Kasir Jones. Todd Matthew Kaiser. Andrew Kasanti. Barak Karzoun. Zachary Gross. Elizabeth Carr. Megan Regan. Gabriella Schumacher. Blair Epstein. Nicole Baldassare. Devin Campetti. Alana Resnick. Lauren Blumberg. Sarah Boutros. Jacqueline Miley. Christos Kaparos. Kyle Windsor. Tian Fong. Viraj Patel. Benjamin Wilbur-Branansky. Matthew Williams. Matthew West. Julie Tang. Wilson Dang. Brandon Martyr. James Daniels. Zachary Moore. Jeffrey Wittenberg. Arena Marcella Nedelku. Caitlin Hogan. Kamudi Bishnoi. Matthew Baranoff. Andrew Rosenzweig. Dominic Arp. Andrew Randisi. Philip Nebedrick. Kiri Nong. Joshua Buchalter. Lane Kirshner. Calvin Morales. Kanwarjit Gill. Alexander Cohen. Doug Elkison. Daniel Carr. Christopher Martin. Tyler Forrest. Ryan Reynolds. Yusuf Al-Khalifi. Talia Epstein. Krishna Desai. Niraka Bibareddy. Nishant Deshmukh. Neil Karan Das. Zachary Dejane. Sam Weingarten. James Douglas. Luke Andreko. Nishant Rajkumar, John Grace, David Freeman, Chin Do, Brian Donahue, Ryan Kirk, Claudia McManus, Stephen Saprell, Federico Mosconi, Adam Polverari, Cassandra Schilling, Michael Mankin, Kevin Devoy, Sean Sussman, Mior Idris, Umar Aziz, Syed Hizam, Aisha Mohd Zin, Nur Nordin, Muhammad Farid Anwar, Muhammad Aizat Naim bin Muhammad Amin, Muhammad Unif Muhammad Najib, Umad Saleh for Ahmad Salhaddin, Umira Fatnin Che Omarandemore, Nick Anis Rini Jamsari, Siti Aisha Abdul Halim, Michaela Connolly, Jason Chen,
Na Lee, Sandy Liu, Kelly Ha, Brian Wu, Matthew Klotz, Kyle Lukens, Andrew Roski, Jorge Curi, Roberto Antonio Matias Garcia Prieto, Carlos Augusto Pagatti, Tiffany Wynn, Jason Hayes, Charles Caramana, Michael Maurice Carr, Sanjay Patel, Dylan Kadakia, Alexander Smith, Laura Chen, Suru Chan, Jing Chen, Sophia Lin, Yating Hu, Puyu Zheng, Yu An Zhou, David Lim, Nathan Alexander Joseph, Jeffrey Huang,
My name is Jeff.
Shelley Lung, Antron Nguyen, Carmen Chan, Sandra Hoang, Anna Nguyen, Michael Conway, Mitchell Ferrara, Tyler Lau, Jun Hao Lee, Wei Bui, U-Hao Rao, Si Hong Chan, Felix Garcia, Yuken Chen, Yili Wang, Hao Deng, Lingji Liu, Shi Hao Tang, Zhihang Liang, Yu Li, Xidao Li, Weiki Chen, Nai Zhuang Fu, Nan Li, Xin Chao, Jingyi Yu, Bingzhu Fu, Wu Jinzheng, Cheryl Thompson Morton, John Perry Okene. Michael Spina. Adam Wisnowski. Jack Chen. Long Sung. Ekong Chai. Zi Wan. Anas Baghdadi. Jacqueline Kane. Robert Porter. Alex David Bach. Daniel Piarulli. Alexander Ballas. Jesse Petrangelo. Jeremy Inselli. Nisha Ramanujam.
Diana Big. Alexandra Gampel. Anton Poryain. Nikolai Pevnev. Role Wang. Chen Zhao. Wei Chen Xi. Wenjing Shi. Zhongwei Jiang. Tianyu Zhou. Hui Hua. Wingkin Leung. Minggao Shu. Defrim Hema. Dagmo Teshome. Hai Din Truong. Hu Ti Lei. Dong Tu. Nuc Chuen Nguyen. Wok Nguyen. Yuxi Wan. Jia He. Man Li. Weibo Wang. Jianyu Liu. Jian Yang. Yanwei Zhao. Ji Wang. Yiping Dai. Zie Wang. Yulian Shu. Xian Zhang. Jiangzhou Wu. Zhuoming Yi. Zhioying Zhang. Dehab Brune. Bintran Dang. Kanyusocho Kuvu and Wobi. Nicholas Franz. Patrick Dupuy. Thomas Ryan Bush. Heng Kei. Wen Zhang. Jiachun Tang. Howlan An. Christina Lalova. Javier Savidra. Syed Maiz bin Vekrevakar. Rishab Mehra. Rohan Raj Sureka. Suraj Ashwin Bhalani. Jungwoo Lee. Sihan Meng. Yuchen Zhang. Donghui Wang. Zinan Yang. Ji Lin. Cici Chen. Linwei Li. Shifan Zhang. Trisha Belt Gandhi. Mary Isabel Acton. Zheng Gao. Longyu Kang. Ronald Goikman. Kevin Scott Solakian. Jerryu Yan. Yongwen Huang. Xinyu Wang. Zhihao Zhu. Yinan Hong. Yuan Jiang. Wenkan Yu. Tianan Shao. Yufan Ji. Yongzhao Jiang. Guichi Guan, Yu Sun, Esteban Yahi Rivero, Mark Samuel Cooper, Joseph Giuliano, Jonathan Howe, Pepe Zhang, Yubo Peng, Yiming Liu, Nick Ravis, Rui Wang, Deborah Leslie Isaac, Zachary Silverstein, Vladislav Dervianko, Miguel Angel Pacino, Mario Joseph Squicchiani, Peter Silas DeLuca, Sean Edward Parker, Britley Jacqueline Tucceroni, Tyler Matthew Brennan, Bridget Ann Higgins, Jordan Sloat, Kristen Nee Shu, Haley Murray Peckman, Lindsay Elizabeth Thompson, Olivia Giovanni Geracio, Catherine Pearl Betzner, Carol Ross, Monisha Saravmanan, Priyal Bhagat, Jody Lowe, Indria Lynn Stevens, Rachel Lee Alvey, Rajiv P. Idnani, Khwaja Mikhail Kaiser, Raj Hemant Patel, Sok Cheng Chan, Harpreet Kaur Sandhu, Rose Daphne Damin, Kenneth Wu, Yuan Liang, Hasnar Rahman, Rui Wan, Wenjun Chen, Abdul Rasul Ali Dina, Muhammad Ali Akhtar, Mary Catherine Sullivan,
Manisha Gomble, Natalia Azarian, Dante Maricelli, Alexander Garicki, Michael Laporte, Tyler Rosenthal, Anthony Grelli, Aditya Dongadi, Jessica Liu, Brian Yildirim, Calvin Thomas, Alexander Kane, Ankur Singh, Sean Lewin, Muhammad Rehan, Maninder Saini, Jake Austin Keller, Keva Sharma, Tanvi Seth, Christina DeRusso, Chelsea Moss, Andrew Kupo, Matthew Dugan, Samuel Carmel, Kyle Evans, Shitong Guo, Xingda Yuan, Yiheng Mao, Lin Fan, Diem Germansky. Rachel Jacobs. John Malora. Emma Weidinger. Fatem Avazi. Sabrina Ahmed. Lauren Ward. Erica Senasambath. Marquis Winston. Jake Hannon. Charles Brewer. Adrian Beckham. Mi Vo. Audrey Lucas. Win Din. Andrew Figueroa. Zoe Guo. Yinghua Li. Xinyu Zhang. Lakon Liu. Ding Li Zhou. Xin Wei. Shaman Hong. Xin Chao Zhu. Terry Yisrael. Chenji Huang. Peiying Chen. Lisi Yu. Si Yuan Wu. Rushang Huang. Shichou Q. Yilin Wang. Zuye Liu. Zushin Singh. Mingquan Lin. Wei Tao. Xizhen Yu. Sawei Zhao. Jolie Yi. Drai Chen. Giwei Yan. Hongfu Zhu. Aditya Katragada. Lisha Zhu. Sichi Kui. Junghen Chen. Nmea Wafor. Eric Hansen. Linji Liu. Chenny To. Mansi Kapoor. Hao Wang. Maisha Siddiqui. Jimmy Lam. Sayed Khoiser. Abror Ibrahim Khod Zayev. Nicholas Furman. Julie McGlynn. Liz Cahill. C.G. Fu. Cristo Varghese.
Congratulations to all undergraduate degree recipients.
Let's give the graduates one last round of applause. Yeah. Okay. Now it's time for the graduates to thank all of those who stood behind them, their parents, their friends, relatives, special others. Will all the parents stand up? All the parents, everyone. Graduates, please turn. And now a formal thanks to your faculty who are sitting here on stage. Please, faculty, please stand up. Please give them a round of applause. There isn't a better faculty on this campus, I will tell you that. And I want to also particularly mention our staff. Our staff have just been tremendous. We are all educators at LeBeau. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to continue graduation activities later today with the university-wide commencement at Citizens Bank Park beginning at 7:30, where all the degrees for all of our graduates will be formally conferred. I want to thank the audience, too, for staying. It's very important. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to the students. We encourage you all to join us immediately following this ceremony for a reception to celebrate the class of 2017. The reception is located in the Crescendo tent. We hope to see you there. As our ceremony ends, please stay in your seats until the graduates and the stage party have recessed. Once again, congratulations, graduates.